So now that we've discussed differentiation, let's talk about integration. So if R of t is made up of these component functions, f of t, g of t, and h of t, and as long as these functions f, g, and h are continuous on the interval a to b, then we can define the indefinite integral. So this is going to be the indefinite integral. It's going to correspond to, well, you just take the integral in each component, f of t, the integral of f of t I, plus the integral of g of t j, plus the integral of h of t k. And then we can define the definite integral. In the following way, the integral from a to b, it's again just integrate in each component function, but now it's going to be a definite integral. The integral of f plus the integral of g plus the integral from a to b of h. So this is how we define integration for vector valued functions. Now, one thing you might ask is, normally when you integrate an indefinite integral, you always get plus c, right? So what's going to happen here, here, and here, and here is you get a constant, yes. So the integral of f of t, you'll get an antiderivative plus c. I'll call it c1. G of t, you would get an antiderivative plus another constant, c2. And then the integral of h of t will be an antiderivative plus another constant, so c. And then what happens is if you put this into your integral, indefinite integral, what are you getting? You're getting f of t plus c1i plus g of t plus c2j, and finally plus h of t plus c3k. And if you distribute and move some things around, you'll get f of t I plus g of t j plus h of t k, plus you'll end up with c1i, c2j, and c3k. So we can just relabel this plus a constant here. We can relabel that as a vector. So it's an antiderivative r of t plus a constant vector c, where r prime of t, that's an antiderivative. So before, when you integrate, you always get a plus c. But with vector valued functions, you just don't get plus a scalar. Now it's plus a vector. That's your constant now. So let's go over this with a problem real fast. Find the indefinite integral, of ti plus 3j dt. So what you're going to do is you're going to integrate the function t. It's the antiderivative of t. It's t squared over 2. Find the antiderivative of 3. That'll be 3t j. And again, usually before you would have wrote plus c, but now it'll be plus the vector c. And there's my indefinite integral.